We've got a massive update this morning. It's going to be an update on from something that I done last week, which was ZCash and Zbec Network. And it looks like I got a co-presenter with me today. So this is my little dog Zeus, by the way, everyone. This is Zeus, the biggest baby in the world. But more importantly, you're here for crypto. So if Zeus can just give me 5 minutes, then I'm going to go through the charts on Zbec Network and Zcash. And we will start with Zcash because this thing is like a rocket ship. This is the definition of parabolic. We said in the previous video, it was too late. Where was the previous video? Around about here. And I'd said one thing, that we were in the middle of no man's land. Where did we need to pull back to? 38.2% retracement. Now, this was a difficult thing because look how long we kissed the 38.2% retracement at $150.99. So we come back down, all the way down here, all the way down here, all the way down here. We kissed the 38.2 to the T, $150.99. Then we got a big bounce. It was met by a big bounce all the way to the 61.8. We took back the 61.8, and now we're rejecting at the 78.6% retracement from this big move here. So once we break this 78.6, this is the big move, $296.24. Once you break the 78.6, there's little resistance, little volume, all the way to its previous all-time high. How can we tell that? We can use a fixed range volume profile to find out exactly where the biggest area of traded volume is and when we can start making bigger swings because there's less volume, less buying pressure, less selling pressure, and less of a wall to break through. So that's what we're going to do now. Fixed range volume profile all the way from its swing high, all the way down to its bear market low, including current price action. Bam. This was the biggest area of traded volume. You can see that. You can see that here. So as volume starts decreasing, there's the biggest area. It decreases, you get past this barrier here. You can see, why is there a barrier here? Because of this buildup of price action. When there's a lack of a buildup of price action, it creates little resistance, and that means price can break through a lot easier. So this is the barrier in the short term, 296.24. Now, what we're going to look for now is extensions. Once you break the 296.84, you're expected to go to all-time high. Once you break all-time high, where is the next barriers? So you double click in your fib, and then we're looking for extension levels of 1272 and 1618. That's going to give us our extension levels. So you got your 1272 up here. That's sitting at $468. And your big 1618, which is sat at 593. So they're target extensions as we start breaking up with Zcash. The next one, ZBCN, Zbec Network. Now, this is the one that I like, and this is the one that we were talking about, and this is the one that I said was bullish. Why was it bullish? Because we are trading in a bull pennant. What happened after the capitulation, liquidation event? This is what happened. We dropped. We got support. Where did we get support? The 78.6% retracement to the T. Got a bounce from there, took back the 200 moving average, and then we got back into trend. So I said that was positive. We'd taken back the 38.2, that was positive. We'd taken back the 50 period moving average, that was positive. And now we're trading towards the bottom at the top of the wedge. So the one area that's going to be important, this is the area that was rejected, is the 1618 extension level from this previous swing here. So all the way from here, all the way down here, we put the 1272, the 1618. This is the 1618, and you can see that this is a big rejection point. So once we break through this barrier, what else is happening? We're also breaking trend. Once you break trend, that's giving an indication that the bulls have got momentum, we're likely to hold support, and we're likely to push for higher levels. So we could do the exact same. We're looking for extensions. Take this off. Where are the extensions? You're adding the 1272, you're adding the 1618. Got them on. 1618, 1272. So we can bring that down and we can look for 1272, 0.0085471, 1618, 0.01 to the T. 1 cent is going to be a key psychological round number. 1 cent is the 1618 extension level. That's a golden number. So that's the number to look out for. So that's what we need to happen in the short term. We need to hold these bases. It's important that we hold these bases, and it's looking good because we've retained the 50, we've retained the 200, we've pushed back into trend, and now we're testing the top of the range. So we know exactly what needs to happen on Zbec Network. We know exactly what needs to happen on Zcash. Let me know in the comments if you did find this useful, and get yourself in the Discord group and make your voices be heard. It is completely free. Go and join some new friends, and I'll see you in the next one.